So I just picked up the WL Toys 124018. So let's open the box, check it out, see what all comes inside. First, you get a user manual, which also has an exploded view and a parts list as well. You get a cross wrench, a USB balance port charger, and this one came with two 2S 2200 milliamp hour LiPo batteries, but there is an option for one battery and also three. Then you get the controller. The controller has steering trim and dual rate for the throttle. And then it also has a foam padded wheel for the steering, and it requires 4 AA batteries. So here is the 124018. It has a full metal chassis, aluminum oil-filled shocks on the front and the rear. And let's take a look at the oil in the shocks. Sometimes they only put a little bit of oil in just to call them oil-filled, but nope, these are filled to the top with oil. Now a little side-by-side comparison here to the 144001. You can see the 124018 is a little bit longer, but looking at how wide they are, they're exactly the same width. That's because as different as they look, they're still very much the same. They actually share nearly every part. Not only do they share those parts, but inside they also share the same electronics, like the 550 brushed motor, the 60 amp ESC receiver combo, and the 6 kg 5-wire servo. Now these do come with grease on the diffs, but typically it's not a lot of grease. And one of the first things you should do is grease those diffs. So there is the nylon spur gear, and then it does come with a metal pinion gear. And as you can see, there's not a lot of grease on the diffs, so we're gonna have to grease them before we take this out. So we're gonna do that right now. Okay, it's time to take the 124018 out for a test drive. I'm gonna show you how to load the battery, which is kind of a pain actually. But you lift that up, and then you have to get this battery in this tray here, which is like, okay, there we're in the tray. There's just not a lot of like space to move around in it. It's pretty crammed in there, and I really don't like this. So then we have to wiggle that strap in there. And if you have like bigger fingers, this might not be the easiest thing to do. So we plug that in, we'll hold the power button on, the ESC, and ooh, look, we got the LED lights. So another thing that is kind of a pain is to get these body clips. That one wasn't too bad, but then we have this other one here. No, that actually went pretty good. So I did try this before and it didn't go that easily. We got the power on. Let's turn this on. Now the controller has throttle, dual rate, so we could turn this all the way down, and then it has steering trim. So that's all the way down. That's full speed with the throttle rate all the way down. Let's turn it all the way up. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh man, it does move pretty good. Kind of similar to the 144001. So they claim this goes 55 kilometers an hour, which is 34.1 miles per hour. I don't see that. Nope. There's no way this does 34 miles an hour. In fact, let's put the GoPro on right now and we'll see exactly how fast it does go. So yeah, there is no way that this does 34 miles an hour. And once again, another false speed claim. These tires don't seem like they'd offer a lot of grip in the dirt or even in the snow, but let's run in the snow and see just how well it does in the snow. Now the snow is frozen on top, so this probably won't break through. No, but it's going. Kind of all over the place. But it's handling it way better than I was expecting with those tires. See if I can get out of it. Oh. Yeah, it looks like we'll be running this on the pavement more than anywhere else. Can't really take you in the back there where I usually go because that is all covered in snow back there. So we just have to deal with what we have. But we'll be able to get a pretty good idea how good this car is. I like it. This one with the 2 batteries, it came in at just over $100. So that's not bad with all the stuff that you get on this. With you get the metal chassis, you get the metal dog bones, you get the adjustable pull rods there in metal. So not a bad deal for $100. And I think it looks awesome. Such a cool design. So I like that this comes with the 2200 milliamp hour battery, because it's bigger than the battery that came with the 14401. With having this 550 brushed motor, it really drains down the battery pretty quick. But with the 2200 milliamp hours, you get a little bit more battery life out of it. So that was the 124018. Sorry for the short run time. It is pretty cold here and I had to get out of the cold. But I really do like this buggy. It looks awesome. It does come with the oil-filled shocks. It also has the metal diffs. I also like the proportional steering and the proportional throttle, as well as it being 4-wheel drive. The 4-wheel drive definitely helped with getting through that snow, and the battery life was actually pretty decent. Even running it in the cold like I was, I still got a good run time out of one battery. Some of the things I didn't like about this, well, the fact that you do have to go in and you have to grease the diffs. I also didn't really care for this compartment. The compartment, like I mentioned, is really tight to get in there and get the battery in and get everything strapped in. I just didn't care for it. It'd be nice if the body like came off somehow, that you had better access to putting the battery in and working in there. Also, another thing I didn't really care for was it seemed like after about 2 minutes, if you didn't do any inputs on the controller, the ESC would actually shut off. And I'm sure it's probably like an energy saver, so that way you don't drain the battery. But every time that goes off, then you have to open this up, go back in, turn it on, close. I had to do that a few times while making this video, where I stopped running this car because I needed to change where the GoPro was, whether it was on the car or on my head. So every time I stopped to do that, I had to open this up and go back in and turn the ESC on. So this is going to be the 6,000 subscriber giveaway. And thank you to everybody who did click that subscribe button and got me to that point. And this is a way to say thank you. So I'm gonna give one lucky subscriber a chance to win this. Actually, you'll get a new one, a brand new one, because this one's mine. I'm gonna keep it, I like it. So how to enter the giveaway. So if you're from the US, UK, or Canada, you're eligible to win the 6,000 subscriber giveaway. And all you have to do to enter is just comment down below, and your comment is your entry. And then on March 1st, I'm gonna do a live drawing where I randomly pick the winner of the WL Toys 124018. So thanks for watching. Good luck to everybody who enters the giveaway. And I can't wait to see who wins the next Ready to Run RC.